According to recent research. According to recent research. According to recent research. So'nggi tadqiqotlarga ko'ra. According to recent research. So'nggi tadqiqotlarga ko'ra. After a while. After a while. Birozdan so'ng. After a while. Birozdan so'ng. After all. After all. Hammasidan keyin. Axiri. After all. Axiri. After you. After you. Sizdan keyin. All at once. All at once. Hammasi birdan. All at once. Hammasi birdan. All day long. All day long. Kun bo'yi. All day long. All day long. Kun bo'yi. All in all. Yakunida. Umuman. All in all. Yakunida yakunlab. All in all. All kinds of. All sorts of. All kinds of. All sorts of. Har xil. All kinds of. Har xil. All sorts of. Har xil. All the same. Hammasi bir xil. All the same. Hammasi bir xil. Farqi yo'q. All the same. Farqi yo'q. All the same. Hammasi bir xil. All the way. All the way. Boshidan oxirigacha. All the way. Boshidan oxirigacha. All the while. All the while. Hamma vaqt. All the while. Hamma vaqt. Along with. Bilan birga. Along with. Bilan birga. And so on and so forth. And so on and so forth. Va hokazo va boshqalar. And so on and so forth. Va hokazo va boshqalar. And so on and so forth. Any day. Any day. Har qanday kun. Any day. Har qanday kun. Any number of. Har qanday raqam. Any number of. Har qanday raqam. As a matter of fact. As a matter of fact. Aslini olganda. As a matter of fact. As a matter of fact. Aslini olganda. As a rule. Qoida tariqasida. As a rule. Qoida tariqasida. As far as. As long as. As much as. As far as. As long as. As much as. Modomiki. Hamonki. Chun. As far as possible. As far as possible. Imkon qadar. As far as possible. Imkon qadar. As follows. Quyidagicha. As follows. Quyidagicha. As I said before. As I said before. Avval aytganimdek. As I said before. Avval aytganimdek. As if. As though. As if. As though. Go'yo. Xuddi. As if. As though. Go'yo. Xuddi. As soon as. As soon as. Bo'lishi bilanoq. As soon as. Bo'lishi bilanoq. As things stand now. As things stand now. Hozirgi holat bilan. As things stand now. Hozirgi holat bilan. As things stand now. As things turned out. As things turned out. Ma'lum bo'lishicha. As things turned out. Ma'lum bo'lishicha. As to. As for. Ga kelsak. As to. As for. Ga kelsak. As usual. As usual. Odatdagidek. As usual. Odatdagidek. As well as. As well as. Shuningdek. As well as. Shuningdek. Ask for directions. Yo'nalish haqida so'rash. Ask for directions. Yo'nalish haqida so'rash. At a glance. At a glance, bir qarashda. At a glance, bir qarashda. At a moment's notice. At a moment's notice, bir lahzada. At a moment's notice, bir lahzada. At a moment's notice, bir lahzada. At a time. At a time, bir vaqtning o'zida. At a time, bir vaqtning o'zida. At a time, bir vaqtning o'zida. At all times. At all times, har doim. At all times, har doim. At any rate, har holda. At any rate, har holda. At any rate, har holda. At full blast. At full power. To'liq kuch bilan, to'liq quvvat bilan. At full blast. To'liq kuch bilan. At full power. To'liq quvvat bilan. At full blast. To'liq kuch bilan. At full power. To'liq quvvat bilan. At last. At long last. Nihoyat. At last. Nihoyat. At long last. Nihoyat. At least. At least. Kamida, minimum. At least. Kamida, minimum. At most. Eng ko'pida. At most. Eng ko'pida. Maximum. At one time. At one time. Bir paytlar. At one time. Bir paytlar. At one's best. At one's best. Eng yaxshisi. At one's best. At one's best. Eng yaxshisi. At that point. At that point. Ayni paytda. At that point. Ayni paytda. At the expense of. At the expense of. Hisobidan. At the expense of. At the expense of. Hisobidan. At the point of. At the point of. Biror narsa paytida. At the point of. At the point of. Biror narsa paytida. At the right moment. In a happy hour. At the right moment. Kerakli vaqtda. In a happy hour. Kerakli vaqtda. At the right moment. At the right moment. Kerakli vaqtda. In a happy hour. In a happy hour. Kerakli vaqtda. In a happy hour. Kerakli vaqtda. At the same time. Bir vaqtning o'zida. At the same time. Bir vaqtning o'zida. At the worst possible time. At the worst possible time. Eng yomon vaqtda. At the worst possible time. Mumkin bo'lgan eng yomon vaqtda. At the worst possible time. At the worst possible time. Eng yomon vaqtda. At times. Ba'zan. At times. Ba'zan. At worst. At worst. Eng yomoni. At worst. Eng yomoni.